Hey guys, it's Fantayzia and welcome to another Sims 4 news video. So there has just been a leak dropped a couple hours ago. I believe it was about 3 hours ago when I'm filming this, maybe 4 hours ago by the time this is posted, but there has been a leak for the stuff pack that is actually being announced today. If you guys are in a similar time zone to me, it is literally like 3 in the morning right now, and I just had to film this video because I saw this leak. We're getting the trailer later in the day, of course, so we will see if this is true. So this is a leak, however, this does happen a lot. It is likely true, but we don't know 100% yet. I just want to clarify that before we get into everything. So the pack could end up being different. However, these screenshots that you guys will see are very real looking, and this type of thing has happened time and time again, and it always ends up being real. So basically, on the Sims forums, this creator here that I'll put on the screen has made a post saying, I bought the pack when it first released on Origin back in September. They finally updated the info for this pack. So I will, of course, have this link down below where you can click on where that leads you. Basically, if you click on the first part of what they say, it's going to lead you to a post that they've made back in September when they were actually able to purchase this pack, but there was no description or anything like that, and they couldn't actually play it, but it was like in their library. It was really weird. So apparently that happened, and there's screenshots for proof and everything, but now it says the Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff Pack, and we have a whole description for the pack that is supposed to be coming. So if this is true, this is exactly what's going to be in the pack. Let's go ahead and read through this. It says, light the candles and prepare for rituals to appease your ghastly new roommates in the Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff Pack. Spectral guests cause mischief and mayhem on haunted house lots, but Sims can perform a seance, befriend Godry? I don't know. The ghost, become a paranormal investigator and restore order. So right off the bat from the top there, we know that we're going to have rituals. We know that we are going to have, I guess, haunted house lot traits. And there's this ghost. So I guess there's a new ghost. I'm not really sure. And then it says, meet ghastly roommates. Your new to you home might be home to someone else too. If it's one of the new haunted house lots, appease the mischievous specters to relax in serenity, or let them run among first scares day and night. So with that, definitely sounds like a haunted house lot trait for sure. And basically it's just like you can have a haunted house. It kind of reminds me of like the scary movies that I always love where, you know, the house is haunted, you know. So next up it says cleanse your home. If you want to send your new roommates packing, Godry, I feel like I'm saying that wrong. The ghost is happy to advise you. Removed accursed objects, perform a seance, commune with the dead, and receive gifts from specters. You can even summon Bonhilda the skeletal maid. So with that little paragraph here, obviously Bonhilda is confirmed to be back if this is the real description to the pack. So keep that in mind, you guys, throughout this whole video, that if this is confirmed as true tomorrow or later today, I should say, then we will be getting Bonhilda back. So that's a good thing at least, because I mean, we've been waiting for Bonhilda for so long. And lastly, it says calm these spirits, master the medium skill, and impress Godry to get a paranormal investigator license. Once you're ready, take on some freelance gig to expel unwelcome visitors for your Sims. With spooky activity on the rise, it's up to your Sims to put it to a stop. So that is the whole description that we have here. And if this is true, this, for some reason, I think it's because there's already ghosts in the game that it feels this way. I was like, oh, there's multiple gameplay things that are usually for a stuff pack. I feel like there's not this much gameplay, but again, I don't know how the gameplay is going to feel, so maybe it'll just feel the same as a stuff pack, but it just feels like there's going to be more to do than a usual stuff pack. But that might be because they're doing it in a way where we already have ghosts. They're kind of like reusing content and adding to it. Does that make sense? Where usually we get like a completely new gameplay thing, but like there's already ghosts in the game, so they're adding more things for ghosts, you know? So I guess it makes sense why it feels like there's more gameplay than usual for a stuff pack. This was already confirmed as a stuff pack on the Sims Twitter page, so it is 100% a stuff pack. So there is a little bit more on this blog post to kind of, you know, of course this person who posted this wanted to show as much as they can that this is real, so that's what they've done. So if, like I said, I'll have the link down below to this forum post if you guys want to go read it and take a look and everything like that. But now onto my thoughts. So when I read this, of course the first thing I thought was, oh, that seems like more gameplay than I was expecting for a stuff pack, because I mean, when I talked about this, I made a video on this the other day, and I basically said that I don't know how to feel, but like usually stuff with like ghosts, supernatural stuff doesn't really get me excited, so I'm just gonna wait wait and see. I felt like, you know, I'm not excited when they announced it, but I'm going to just wait to have an opinion on it until they actually release the trailer. So I'm still going to be doing that. I want to actually wait and see to see if one, if this is real, and two, to actually see how it would be, you know, from the trailer, because it's kind of hard to tell. Like, this could be really cool for a stuff pack, or it could be kind of lame. I don't really know. So from the sound of it though, I will say one thing. I am glad this is a stuff pack, because I would prefer it to be a smaller pack for this type of thing, because just for me personally, it's not usually my gameplay style. So, you know, I'd rather different things for a game pack or an expansion pack. So I am glad this is stuff pack. Another thing is I was really expecting that like a ghost hunter career, and it doesn't seem that that's going to be the case. You can get a paranormal investigator license supposedly, and then you're going to be able to take on some freelance gigs. So that's going to be a thing. But I thought that I was really expecting like a full-on ghost hunter career, or like something to do with the Grim Reaper. So it is going in a different direction than I thought. And I believe in the video I did recently about this whole pack and kind of like speculating what it could be, I was going over the Happy Haunts little survey that we did and the different gameplay options from that. So I'll go ahead and pull that up again on the screen. So as you guys can see here, with the Happy Haunts, the things that we could have gotten was Ghost Hunter freelance career, Seance table and spirit board, Physic freelancer career, Grim Reaper freelancer career, and Haunted House lot trait. This is another reason why it seems like this leak is real, because it mentions haunted houses, and that's one of the options on here. So that would mean that from here we're getting the Haunted House lot trait. And also there's not necessarily, it doesn't seem there's a Seance table and spirit board. However, like you can do seances, so I don't really know what they'll be for that. I don't know if there'll be any objects for that. Now, originally I felt like a Haunted House lot trait would be kind of like boring. However, the description of this pack, it doesn't get me like excited, but it gets me a little more interested to kind of explore it. So I think that's a good thing. So we're going to see how that turns out once I actually see how this is. But it is nice that I'm a little more interested in finding out more now, because before I felt like I didn't care at all. And I think the reason for that is it's reminding me of all the scary movies I like. I really love scary movies when the house is haunted and basically the people living there, like they're basically getting terrified by these ghosts and in their house every day, and like basically like they end up calling someone to like come to their house and like sage their house and everything like that and try to like banish the spirit. Is reminding me of that. So that's what this is reminding me of, and I always enjoy those type of movies, and I'm always really into it. Those type of scary movies I really like. So if it is anything like that, I will probably have fun doing this sometimes. However, it's not something I'm going to incorporate into my regular gameplay, because that's not really how I play. I will say from this description, if this is how it's going to be, I will probably enjoy this a little bit more than a Ghost Hunter career, which I know a lot of people won't agree with. But for me, the Ghost Hunter career, I feel like I would do it once or twice and never do it again. Then again, I probably would only do this once or twice, to be honest. So I'd probably, honestly, anything to do with ghosts, I feel like I'll just do it a couple times. But I feel like I'll be more interested to explore this type of thing. I'm not gonna get my hopes up there or get excited, just in case it's actually different than this is saying, and just in case it actually ends up being more lame than this sounds. So comment down below, what are your thoughts, you guys? What do you feel, and do you feel like this sounds a little bit more than a stuff pack usually has? Like I already went over, the things we'll be getting, if this is correct, would be a haunted house lot trait. We will be able to remove accursed objects. We'll be able to have seances. We'll be able to communicate with the death. We'll be able to receive gifts from specters, and we will have Bonhilda back, and then we will have the medium skill. We'll be able to get a paranormal investigator license, and we'll be able to take on some freelance gigs that have to do with this ghost stuff. So adding that all up, that does seem like more than usual for gameplay, but again, I think that's because we already have ghosts in the game. So those are the things we'll be getting, just kind of lined up there in order. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here because it is late. But before we wrap it up, we're gonna do our notification shout out. So this one goes to Abigail. Thank you so freaking much. You're so sweet. I love you. You're so sweet, seriously. I'm so happy that I make you smile and laugh every day, and I love you too. Thank you so much for the love and support. Seriously, your comment was so nice. And if you guys want a chance to be in a notification shout out, all you gotta do is comment down below. So with that said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much,